taking responsibility to let go right now, to let go, to choose not to hold anymore. Forgiveness is not condoning. Forgiveness is letting go of the past controlling my present moment now, so I can be here now. My present is a gift, this moment not miss, no more dwelling on what doesn't serve me. This freedom now. I feel this freedom now. Bless and release what does not bring me peace. I bless and release what does not bring me peace. I will not drink the poison. I will not drink the poison of bitterness, resentfulness, anger, dis-ease. I will feast on joy. I will feast on peace, love, and goodness. My healing is my belief. My healing is my knowing. My healing is accepting. My healing is taking responsibility to let go, to no longer hold what does not serve me. Forgiveness is not condoning. Forgiveness is letting go of the past controlling my present moment now, so I can be here now. Now, freedom now. I will not drink the poison. I will not drink the poison of bitterness, resentfulness, anger, dis-ease. I will feast on joy. I will feast on peace, love, and goodness. I will dance with an open heart again. I will love with an open heart again. I will believe with an open heart again. The past does not define me. I am love. I am forgiving. I am overcoming. Duality is an illusion. There is only oneness. When I forgive all, I forgive me. I accept wholeness. I accept my own healing. This is freedom. This letting go is freedom. My heart is opening. I can feel it opening, opening, opening.
Cordo, I love you.
Oh my goodness. Hello, babes. Welcome to another beautiful session. You may have been to one of these before, an online session, but this one's a little bit different. I feel very honored and very privileged to be able to share some pieces of wisdom, a little bit about my journey, but mainly just to get you guys ready for the next, maybe I think it's like an hour or so together. Because even listening to that song again, it's so like, I don't know, and drop in the chat if you find it can be so easy to get caught up in like the day to day, in the energy of what's happening in the world. And for me, I was like, just like taking a breath of that song, I was like, this is what it's all about, is reminding ourselves just to keep opening up our hearts. And so this session is really about really feeling into your intention and getting really crystal clear. It's one of my favorite things to do. And it's knowing that you're not here by accident. It's not just a coincidence, right? It's a definitely some sort of synchronicity. And like Judy and Tanya and Fiona and Carla and all of you beautiful babes that are on here, there's a reason why you ladies are in here together and going to be journeying in Bali together. And so I just want to really tune into that and really feel into the woman that you're here to be, right? Like really feel into that energy, really feel into that frequency. I was listening to a really cool podcast just the other day with Shoshana and Regan Hillier. For those of you who know, pop in the chat as well. And she reminded me, she goes, it's great to have clarity in your vision and what you want to create and where you want to be and your goals. But what's most important is that you know the frequency of it. It's kind of like there's a level of when you first come to the manifestation space, there's a level of like knowing what you want, that's great. And then there's a whole nother level of knowing the frequency. That's what truly matters. And so that's what I really want you to hold on this masterclass and in this live session together in this circle online is holding that frequency of that woman who you're literally stepping into, and not even like going to be stepping into in the near future, like who you're stepping into now, and making the actions and choices and decisions of that woman that you're here to be now in this moment, because that's all we have. Like that song beautifully said, like we all we have is this moment. So keep opening your hearts, keeping setting, like being clear with those intentions as well, and knowing that this is an activation. And you may have already felt, like drop in the chat if you've already felt like even seeing this retreat online or saying yes to it already, that you've had some shit come up. Like you've had some things come up in your reality and you're like, whoa, and maybe triggers, or maybe there's limiting beliefs. Yep, amazing. And that it's been one of my biggest things on this journey, in my personal development journey and growth journey, is actually knowing whenever I say, okay, I'm going to go to this event or I'm going to go to this retreat, I know and I expect now that my next trigger or my next obstacle to overcome is going to pop up and appear. So also just know that if you've had some things pop up in your reality already and you're like, what the fuck, like where did this come from? Know that that thing is so divine, and we want to celebrate it and thank it and be with that and be like, oh my gosh, thank you, because I know that this is the piece that I'm going to take into this retreat, and that's going to truly help me transform. And this is why it's also important to be clear with your intentions and not also get, compared to anybody else's, because it just doesn't work that way. We're all on very different timelines. So it's really important to tune into yourself in that way. So clearly you're in a room. I mean, if you're around Alana and some of the women who I know in this space as well, online here tonight, is that they're women that don't play small. I'm definitely not a woman that plays small. And so if you're here, you're also, or if you're watching the recording, you're also a woman that doesn't like to play small. And that's why we're all here together, because we're here to create, like I love to talk about mission. You're here to create a bigger impact in whatever way that looks like for you. For me, it's saving animals all over the world. Maybe for you, it's becoming a mum. Maybe for you, it's traveling, or maybe it's about shopping and buying that Lamborghini. I don't know, like, but whatever that purpose is, like that's an important piece to also hold on to as well, because that's going to help you when things get scary, because they will. When things get scary, and as they get scary, if they're not scary already, that's going to help you keep on track with, okay, why you're making the courageous, crazy decisions that you're making. Okay, so really make sure that you tune into that. So I want to share a little bit. So for me, I'm like, where do I start? There's so much. I actually found the online space from Alana from attending a silent disco event on the Gold Coast. Now, events, retreats are both incredible things. Now, I do a lot in the online space as well, as most of us do here. And there's nothing that compares. Like even with AI now, it's making retreats, it's making events, it's making in-person group, like in-person things, way more valuable. So the fact that we have this retreat up and coming is like perfect divine timing, of course. And so for me, there's three major things that I was tuning into before jumping on tonight that really helped me on my leadership journey, because that's what I truly believe these retreats have been about. And I've helped run my third retreat in 2 years now, and I know before that I was helping Alana and doing bits and pieces all over the place with just meeting the most incredible people by just saying yes to this online community. So like how I got started actually started with events, which is pretty cool to think about. And so for me, when I first met this online community and I first started, thinking about retreats, or even I never thought I'd be facilitating at a retreat ever, and then going on to do my own facilitation training and all this just unraveling. But the main thing that really stuck out for me was going from a scarcity mindset to a more abundant mindset. And now there's levels of this, like it never really truly goes away. This is something that just keeps getting expanded every time. So the more you grow, that limiting belief actually grows with you, but you just get to be able to transform it quicker, which is what you're going to be able to do at the retreat. But for me, going from a scarcity mindset to an abundant mindset to that expansive mindset changed the game like so much. And pop in the chat if you can feel that for yourself. If maybe you're in a bit of a scarcity mindset at the moment, like there's no shame or guilt here at all because we all have our own levels. But maybe you know that there's a bigger vision or there's a bigger why, and you're like, I can feel it, or maybe even coming into this space or thinking about the expansion that's going to happen at this retreat. Maybe you're afraid of it, and that's okay. Like I was so afraid. I rejected this space for a while. I'm a very logical person. And I was like, no, I don't want to, I don't want to go deep with myself and my intuition. Yep, definitely felt that 100%. And it's totally normal. And if you haven't got that level of scarcity, then that's not normal. Then there's something going on in your life and we need to up our game, right? Because then there's no growth happening, or there's no growth in the way that you're intentionally wanting it to happen. There's a big piece there as well. For me, as well as a facilitator, it's the fastest way to step into your leadership. Now, this leadership gets spoken about a lot, however, like this word, but it's really important for me. Like, I really, it holds a lot of value in my life and in this community, because you may not want to become a facilitator like what I've done from attending and then facilitating at these retreats, even when I wasn't ready. However, you got to understand that you're facilitating your life. And so to become a facilitator for me wasn't about necessarily facilitating at retreats, but it was really about me and really about facilitating, becoming, it gives me soul bumps, like becoming an incredible facilitator in my life. Now, put it in the chat if you're like, fuck yes, like I want to be an incredible, like I know there's another level for me. I know I've got extra, in all areas of my life, not just in business or finances. Like maybe it's in your love life, maybe it's in whatever way. Like becoming a facilitator for me has really shifted a lot. It's allowed me to step into my true empowerment as a woman, which I know we all have within us. There's just some stuff in the way that we need to clear. So being around other like-minded women that are in their power just like you and going to help expand you, there's just nothing like it. So just really remembering, you may not want to become a facilitator, but you damn straight want to become an incredible facilitator of your life. And that's where it starts at retreats. The other thing is, it really, like, just to sum it all up, it really led me to be the woman I am today. And it sounds very cliche, but events and retreats, this is where the real transformation happens. It's like, yes, I love online things and I do a lot of online stuff, but honestly, Bali is the heart of the world. It's where transformation, it's there where the deep healing happens. Every time I go there, I'm facilitating and I'm getting all this expand, like there's just so much that happens. And you're obviously going to be surrounded by the most beautiful, like-minded people as well. So just really tuning into that. And for me, like I could go on and on and on. Yeah, Bali definitely has a lot of magic. There's so much that just happens. But again, it comes back to your intention, your clarity of why you're even here, why you're even interested in Bali. Like why Bali? Why the retreat? Why you? Why now? And getting really clear with that. So a couple of questions as well is this, just thinking about, and just I want you to just hand on heart just feel into this. What if you woke up in Bali with women who see you? What if you felt safe enough to finally let go of what no longer served you? What if you got to reset and receive again? What does it feel like if you left with absolute clarity in your mission and a business pathway that lights you the fuck up? What if you reconnected with your body, with your spirit, with your truth? And really feeling that. Yes. Feels like freedom. Yeah, pop in the chat. What does it feel like for you? You might feel excited and scared, like, or you might feel like liberated, or just even feeling that of like nurtured and safe. It's all I want. Beautiful. Because again, it comes back to the frequency. It comes back to the, like, even think, yes, your intentions, but what is the frequency that you want to leave feeling the retreat? What is that you want to feel in your body when you leave? Like, even I know that I'm sure like Alana loves and the like women love the scale of the different levels of frequency. So I'm sure you're going to go through that as well at some stage. But just know if your heart and your body is pumping and it's racing, it's amazing. Like that's the electric energy that you have in your body that is here to be expressed and to feel, and just really keep leaning into that. So Tonight, you're going to meet obviously some of the women that are already inside this movement. You're going to hear stories of what's already shifting, and you're going to get and you're going to get to feel whether your name is written on one of the final spots. It's pretty cool. And you know in your heart if this is for you too, right? You know if this is for you. You already feel it and you're in the room for a reason as well. You just make a way. So again, just keep asking yourself and leaning into that discomfort, leaning into what it is you want, the frequency, and just, yeah, just keep saying yes to yourself. Keep saying yes to the women. Again, it's not just about you, it's also about your ancestry, your lineage of the women who have stood before you. Yeah, there's so much around that as well that I yeah could keep talking on, but Alana, babe, I'm going to hand it back over to you because yeah, I love this space and I'm so excited for
I'm
all you
so
women.
absolutely grateful Cordo jumped on today. I was messaging Cordo. She's been part of one of the OGs that we co-labbed a retreat together, right? So because of this incredible woman, these retreats, like I had this download and, like we're going to do a retreat. And Cordo was a big part of that coming to life. And I'm so very grateful. But I was explaining to her because obviously what happens is that we go on our own fruitful ways. We're as women, we're always going to shift and change and desire whatever it is that we do desire, but we get to be all of us. This is what this space is about. It's like we get to be all of us. So we get to fruitfully take on what it is that we learn from this retreat and bring it into whatever else needs to come to life after this retreat, right? So, and Cordo's got to experience two of their own facilitated retreats since this and done some incredible things. But as I was sharing with her on the way here, I'm like, hey, can you just come in, like, come in and introduce yourself, share the journey. And I was like, the retreat is called Whole Within, and I'm doing it by voice to text. And anyway, does anyone know how voice to text works? It never really comes out exactly as you want. So it's like whole within, like HOL within. And then I'm like, whole. Anyway, I knew that she would get the vibe. And this is called Whole Within. And the reason being is I've been on a journey as a woman, as someone who's facilitated, who has desired to contribute and give forward and has, up-leveled my ability to receive. And so I've received and now I want to give. And it's like this journey that we go on, and we always are going to go through like all sorts of versions of us because we're women, we're beautiful, chaotic, delicious, like expressive women, and this gives us the ability to be able to be that. And this is my intention for tonight and this call and my retreat and our retreat. Like this is for all of us. Like there is incredible women on this call that are facilitating at this retreat, and it was just a dream, right? And this is the thing, your intuition will be telling you, do I take action on the thing that I know I want to create, right? You probably already have something like, I want to create this because you're a woman. It's our nature. We want to birth things, we want to create things, and we want things to come into fruition because that's just who we are. We are creators and we make it pretty. And so that was just it, an idea of making it pretty. How do women come together to thrive and grow together, to facilitate together, to be able to be in our absolute leadership and also our authentic truth of whatever comes out, our chaos, And for me, this business, which is also going to be infused into this conversation, is the driving force of why this gets to happen. It's a partnership of deepness with my own health and wellness and clarity on my integrity to my actual values. Like when you really deepen yourself to your values and you know what you stand for, it's a no-brainer. And then all of the other aspects are the no-brainer for your contribution to come alive, your mission to come alive. Like you actually have stepping stones of no holds back to actually what it is that you desire. So you just learn, the only thing that gets in the way of that is you, really. Like it's like you've just got to learn yourself to step in and be really authentic and be really like this is what I want to create, right? And Kodo can understand, like he's like, I want to create this, so let's see what happens. And then all of a sudden God steps in, right? And it's just this incredible experience that you get to be a part of because you choose it to be a part of it. You choose to say yes when it may feel also hard or scary or unknown, like completely unknown. And then the ripple of that decision is so vastly outside of your understanding and what you'll experience, like what you know to experience, that you have to say yes to know what's on the other side. Like it's a choice that you make, and on that other side, you go deeper layers of yourself. You go into deeper layers of the ripple effect, and you go into deeper layers of wealth and wellness, like high vibrational states, because you start to understand yourself of like, this is who I am, and I now get to choose to be this. Like I get to actively facilitate, as Courtney put it. So that's what's coming live through me right now. But I actually just put this call on as a call for women to come together, and we already have some incredible facilitators in the space and women in the space. Like this retreat that is getting put on is for you to receive. You could be coming brand new into the space, investing into the space, and you get this as a free thing. It could also be that you're already part of the space and you're like, I want to be part of the women and be part of the collective. And then there's some really low valued positions that come into this space, because this is my like a contribution project. It's us women showing up in our abundance to be of service, to be together, to create something that is, with us and outside of us. And that can only happen if we all say yes to come together, right? So, and this is why I've been so excited about today, that I am facilitating this call, that we are facilitating this call, because on the share of this call has also come a calling. So I now see on this call right now, and I know that there are people watching the replay of this call, is the women that are meant to be here. And I feel this calling of women, like it's just like a natural calling of the right women, right? That are coming into the space like, yeah, this is what I want. This is it. Like, I want to be with some women. I want to hang out in Bali. I want to eat some good food. I want to have, like, I want to rise. I feel ready to rise. I'm here to rise. I'm here to feel all the things, but to do it together. And that's what this space is truly about. And I could go on, and yeah, I'm going to pass the reins over quickly to a beautiful new sister who has joined our community but has also received so deeply. So this is a piece that I want you to explore, is, am I ready to fully receive? Because the receivership is community. The receivership is money that you can make in your joy. The receivership is being in Bali, being with sisters, getting photos and fun things happening. And the receivership is like, can I deepen into receiving this? Like, and as a human, as a female, as a woman, am I ready to fully receive? Because this is going to be one space that you receive, but you are going to consistently receive by choosing this, right? And that's what this space is about. And Fiona, has recently come into this space, and an incredible woman, incredible drive, incredible attitude to life. And instantly she's feeling the receivership, and just been at a retreat up in Byron Bay with women also like us, coming together in Bali, like coming together in Byron Bay. And so she gets to share a little bit about that experience, and coming out of other models of business and how that works and what that experience has been for her. But yeah, just speak like you and do you. Don't be anyone but you. Boo.
Oh my God, this space is like electric. Can you feel it? It is like absolutely wild. I love Courtney's energy. I love Alana's energy. That is why I joined this space, her tribe. And I feel like I've been receiving ever since I said yes, and everything that followed after I said yes to just joining Alana's business and being in this space, the synchronicity that has fallen and what I have received is just been like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So yeah, I can really feel it already. um, I was able to yeah, receive this beautiful um trip retreat of becoming her um retreat over the weekend, and I got to connect and collaborate with so many beautiful, like-minded, soul-led women. I'm so grateful for the experience. I'm totally new to this business that they were like, "Oh, how long have you been doing the business for?" And I'm like a week. I hadn't even got my products yet. My K8 was on my doorstep when I arrived home. But for me, it was just, yeah, just coming together with just so many beautiful women, and yeah, just the leaders that were there. Christy gave up her time to come, you know, and give us some strategy calls. She could be anywhere in the world, but she came to her beautiful retreat. I don't know if any of you guys have been to
Yeah, no one would know,
the
but
retreat.
no one would
Christy,
know, babe.
oh
This is a
man,
brand new space. I know you're so
yeah.
excited.
Oh man, it's
All of
unbelievable.
your energy.
We get to go there and create in this
This
space. We
is
get
the
to go
thing. Yeah,
there
like,
and bring other
yeah,
women
it's
to connect
amazing.
and collaborate and to create in this
Yeah.
space. Like, it was unbelievable. I was like, I didn't even know whose place it was when I got there. I was like, whose place is this? And they're like, because everything was set up. There was like an
So this
Nesta
is
in the
our
shower. There was like a K8 in the kitchen. Everything was sort of set up. And I'm
this is
like,
one
whose
of my
place is
original OGs in the space. So the Hoofy's telling you about is one of our sisters who joined the space. Like she created this like a
this?
movement in the space essentially. Like we all get to do that.
Yeah.
And she's come in and created this movement, and she's just like she's got beautiful like retreat like facilitation event. She's amazing at events. If she runs an event, be at her event. Like she's the reason that I love running events. Like I learned from Chrissy. Like I would go to Christy's events and she would be and I would be her facilitator helper, right? And I'd put my hand up because I love running events. So I was like, babe, do you have a helper? You know, like, and she'd be like, oh, no, actually, I haven't thought of that. So be there. We run like a 70-person retreat in New Zealand, like all mansion houses, like amazing mansion houses. And anyway, she's just this incredible woman that also has a vision like us.
Mhm.
And in that process was able to, you know, create her income by empowering other women, by creating a space that really nourished and nurtured everyone, by embodying her divine feminine like journey here, like power and also chaos, and created this beautiful retreat center.
Mhm.
And now all these women each year get to go over there. I actually go there lots of times through the year. I love it. It's amazing. And you get to go there and we get to
Yeah.
go there, but we go to Bali this time.
Yes, we'll go to Bali. And there's a few, yeah, they've all been to Bali as well. They've created retreats in Bali, but we can come and use
Yeah,
that
we've done New
space.
Zealand,
She
Bali.
was telling her team over the weekend, she's like, we get to, like, you get to bring your people, and we all get to come to this retreat and do exactly this. So we did embodiment work, we did strategy work, we did silent disco dancing with Alana. We just came together. We did a beautiful photo shoot and videography, like all day Saturday, and it was just beautiful. We ate all up upstairs in the cabin and just connected. We shared each other's stories. We videoed it all. Alana and I did some like photo shoots in between our
Oh,
professional
we
photo
had
shoots,
such
and
a
we're
vibe.
getting really good footage. Yeah,
We're
just
down
silly
in the
footage.
creek, like splashing water on ourselves. Like we're just being fully in our expression. And that's what I love, you know. It's like when Cordo
Yeah,
took us through that visualization, it's like, what if you just got to do that? Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we did some energetic work and some, unblocking of limiting beliefs with Asha. I'm sure some of you have had some work, some experience with working with Asha, but she was absolutely incredible. There was laughter, there was tears, there was, yeah, dancing. It was just amazing. And I just feel like just going, just being around this space, and then Alana asking me to facilitate in Bali. like my nervous system is in an absolute overdrive, but I know that it's just, the expansion that I really need to learn to step into and
I feel like
receive.
a yes.
Yeah, I just said yes, and I just figure it out. I'm like, sure. Nervous system's
Yes,
like,
so
oh
does
my
your
God.
what part of you feels like a yes?
Um, I know that it's a yes. Like I just know that I'm meant to be doing this, but it's my limiting beliefs and my nervous system that hasn't necessarily caught up yet because I've sort of held myself back for so long. And I was going to share like a little bit about, some of my story. I've come from another network marketing company. I felt like I've hidden behind products and other leaders for so long, but being in this space, I just feel like I'm really allowing myself to step into myself and allowing myself to step into becoming her. I don't even know what that looks like yet, but I'm just trusting the process and I'm just loving being in this space, and having Alana as a mentor and a coach and being surrounded and supported by a beautiful group of women like all of you ladies. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to,
I
come
know
together.
it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just watching, like, also it's something you feel, right? Like you meet other women, and this has been my journey in this space, is like I meet a woman and you feel the energy. Like I know Carla, the reason she's here is because Jean like felt her energy and knew that she was meant to be in this space. Like it's like it's we see it in each other, and same with Kristen and Courtney. You met Kristen and Courtney just before, but the way that I met them at a circle doing my silent disco event, and I just could see it I could see it for them. I could see their potential really, but also like I felt them. I felt their energy. There's a certain vibration, and I just know that people in the space are already here because of that vibration. Like there are parts of synchronicity and threads that are existing because it is meant to be. And that's what I love about this space, that it becomes so alive in energetics and like who you are, and all of a sudden you become what you need to become, like, and what you always wanted to become, really. And I could share my story, but I'm not going to do it. And it is a deep story of legacy and depth where I was making some really poor choices. And I had that moment. I had the legacy moment. I had the moment, like, if this is me gone, like, I'm not actually being me. And I have a daughter, and my daughter wouldn't have known me as I am today. So that's a little piece of my story. I'm not going to share it in fullness, but I just want you to know, like this space gets to be so much more powerful because it supports you to become all of who you are. And Sammy was at our last retreat, and so was Judy. And oh my God, Judy was definitely Queen Bee. But Sammy, I would love to hear from you. Anything you would love to share, but also any wisdom you'd love to share as well for anyone that's watching. That's like, what the fuck is this about? Or what is this about? Like, I'm still confused.
Well, yeah, I am so happy to be here, first of all. But before I dive into anything, I guess I want to share my why. Because one thing you'll understand very quickly is that your why will become the heartbeat behind everything that you do. So there was literally a point where I was questioning my path and honestly feeling pretty down in the dumps. I had just moved to a new city and I had no friends, no community, nothing like that. And I loved helping people. I'm a massage therapist. I loved doing it. That's my passion. But I didn't really love the life that it created for me, really. Um, and I didn't love that. So I was scrolling and I saw Alana just living her best life. And I've been watching her for a few years as well, like just watching random posts pop up here and there. And she's healthy and happy and, making money online as well. And I just thought, oh my gosh, she's just sharing her life. She's just sharing her truth. And, for the first time, I thought, wow, that could be me too. And that's honestly what started this journey. Like not perfection or not knowing how it was all going to work out, just a very, very real moment of choosing myself. So yeah, that just sparked a whole path for me. And since stepping into this model, I think the biggest shift that I have seen has been the identity. I have gained more direction, more confidence, and more community than I have ever thought that I would ever get in my whole life. I feel like myself again, and we speak about that a lot. Like you become more of who you are, you become whole, right? So that's basically what this retreat is about. And it has given me a path to create that same impact and that same income without, giving up my well-being, which is very important to me. I love my health, and honestly, that is priceless. So, yeah, I guess for you, the real question wouldn't be, oh, should I invest in this machine or can I actually do this? It's more, what do I actually want in my life? Like, how do I want to feel? Most of the women I talk to, they want clarity, they want income that makes sense, or they want work that feels aligned, or a healthier lifestyle, or just a way to help people. And alongside that, a community, a supportive community to grow with. And this business model I have found gives you all of that in one place. And to me, that is literally why it works. Um, yeah, and I guess I know a lot of women sit in this in-between space. You want more, but you're just not too sure how to step into it, or you want the freedom and you just don't know how to make the right move, or you're scared you're going to make the wrong move. Um, and I get that because that gap is so normal. I was in that gap as well, but clarity I feel only comes when you walk towards the thing that you feel pulled to. Yeah, and I guess my truth is that this business works. The compensation plan is incredibly generous. The products are the best things in the whole entire world, and I'm not being biased. You literally feel your
Did
health
I find
upgrade.
it?
You literally feel like your health is just like up leveling to a whole new
Sorry.
frequency. Um,
Let
but
me,
yeah,
one
you
sec.
don't. Oh,
One sec. I'm just trying to. Whose is amazing? I just need to.
is amazing. I love the
I
wordplay
know.
there.
I was like, I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot.
I used to call myself amazing. Oh, cringe. Um,
Oh, there we
but
go.
yeah, I guess like you don't have to be perfect when you start this business. You don't have to be an influencer. Your whole life doesn't have to change. Um, and you don't know, like, you don't have to think, oh, I don't know how to sell. Because when you're living in your truth and you're living in alignment, selling just becomes a natural best step. Like it's just something that happens naturally when you're just so confident in what you believe in, when you have that resilience. Um, but yeah, you just have to be willing to take the next step that's going to support the future that you want. And for me, choosing that every single day has been the biggest drive for me. And I love that. The Bali retreat that we went to, oh my gosh. When I tell you that it was as if things were manifesting as we speak, it literally was. And it was the best thing I have ever done for myself. And that's saying a lot. That is saying I have lived so many different lives already. And for that Bali retreat to happen and just me choosing myself, biggest upgrade I have ever received. And I'm still riding on that high. I have been since I started like this business. It has been incredible. Um, and yeah, I guess that's the biggest shift for me was the identity shift, really fully owning that, stepping into that and creating more space for that. You will have times where your nervous system's like spasming, freaking out, but that is so normal and it's necessary because you know you're leveling up from there. Um, yeah.
Ah, dropping bombs. Love it. How good was that, guys? Honestly. But honestly, like, I mean, Judy can contest to the instant manifestation. The constant, like, we'd speak about it. We are going to run a course, like, we'd run a training on it, but it didn't matter. We didn't need to because all of a sudden it was already happening. So it was wild. It was an incredible space, and that's something like, yeah, I just love us coming together. And Sammy like runs some incredible course, like content courses on that retreat, and facilitated some really powerful learnings for us to like feel comfortable in creating content, and just bringing the vibe, and that's the whole point, right? Is that we're here to collaborate, bring a vibe. We're women, that's our jam, bring the vibe. Like it's like man builds home, we bring the vibe. Like our business builds our foundations, it gives us what we need, and we get to color, like we get to bring the color to it. And that's always been my vision and my mission is to see how much more color we can have. And obviously, I know my journey. I know where I came from. I know that I once upon a time wasn't the woman that I am. I have seen also Sam, grow so beautifully. And also, I saw that in her anyway before it even began. And also, it began years ago, and it probably began years ago for you. Like, you don't just get here by accident. Like, I have heard it over and over again that it becomes less like surprising to me when someone says, I feel like I was meant to be here, or God, like I've been praying on this. This is a really big one. Like I prayed. I mean, I didn't medicine for this, and then I just got it. And this is like a space that you get called to and you're led to it. It's like it's divine, and that's what makes me so excited. It's God led. It's God led. And and thank you so much, Samantha. Like, honestly, I can't wait for you to facilitate again at this retreat because you're just going to bring so much wisdom and so much fun, so much playfulness and creativity. And that's what I love. We're all bringing our skill set. We're all bringing our flavor. Like, you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to know how to do anything because literally got all these sisters tell you what to do to help you out, to give you different guidance. But also you actually do have parts of you that also have this incredible wisdom that you get to bring too. And so that's what I love about this space is it's a collaboration. And I wanted to segue into Jeanne, who is in this space, who's really powerfully made that decision after investing in this business for her health and wellness, to her upgrades in that way, and her spiritual upgrades, and her calcifying her pineal gland, which opens up her channel. She'll talk more about it. Like really giving her more access to wellness, which then entitled her to, and also having a sisterhood that's in your corner and that decision making. I mean, I've just watched this woman just make a decision and desire change for the other women in her life that she knows that are meant for this space, that she knows that this is, anyway, I'm going to let you do all the talking, Jeanne. I could just ramble on, and I'm just so incredibly blessed that you are so feeling called to share this, because this is something that everyone that is coming into this space gets to do. So Sam is beautifully able to share with three incredible women. Fee gets to share with three incredible women. Carla, you get to share, with three incredible women. Like, this gets to be a resource for you to also gift. And I want you to know that, Judy, this is a gift. You get to give this. This is a contribution project. There's 40, I mean, I have a crazy idea that maybe we'll do 44 women together. I mean, I'm happy to pay for it. If we do it, like, let's just bring together the women that need to be here, because I know that we can do this together in regards to the shifts and the changes and the collaborations and the meetups of aligned sisterhoods that get to go out and create certain things or be supported in different ways. Like, this is the abundant space. And anyway, I would love to introduce Jeanne. I know she'll take it away and support me in rounding up.
Thank you, Elena. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeanne Morton. I'm a co-facilitator for Bali, and a healer, a light leader. I've done many modalities to just to meet more parts of myself, really. And I came across Elena a few years ago. I actually was in another affiliate marketing company, and I was actually calling her to try to sell some of the products that I was, I banked them. I really did. My whole life was around trying to bring more health and wellness and inner peace to not just myself, but also to my children. So I still am very heavily passionate about my inner health, my outer health, and my physical health. But as soon as I jumped on that call with Elena, like, so just to give some context, I have taught very early on in my I was taught very early on in my life to read a room, and that was based off survival. On the flip side of that, I realized in that moment that I was reading her energy, and her, like, I could just tell by her eyes, by her her energy, um, that she was giving me an opportunity that I wasn't even aware of how it would impact me. And then once I got the Kangen machine and I started bringing more awareness to myself about what these waters could do, how they could impact people in my life, it really, I was just mind blowing. I've never looked back from the water. And so I think for me right now in this moment, like, I have met so many different layers of myself to understand who I am as a person. I'm highly intuitive. I always have been, and I've never understood who I was as a person. And Elena, the sisterhood, the powerful leaders inside of the space, the support, the safe, like, just the safety, even, like, in itself for me, to just be expressive from soul, from that authentic part of who you are on the inside. It's just gradually, don't get me wrong, I've had some layers that I've had to peel back to really step into who I am as a woman. But I have just been continuously supported to be everything I am instead of everything everyone else expected of me. So I'm so humbled. I'm so honored to be a part of Bali. I'm so grateful that we get to invite those like-minded women to be a part of this circle, this powerful circle with us. Because I know for a fact that this is the beginning of the next chapter in a lot of people's lives. And I'm so, like, it's a part of my purpose to serve others. I thrive with community. So having a space where you have all of that in one, but you get to be who you are as a person, like, that's second to none for me. And I feel like if you lean into that fear, you allow yourself to move and flow with the fear, then you will see, just as I have seen, how beautifully magical life gets to be if you choose it. So yeah, that's basically my share.
So beautiful. You got me in the feels.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's such an honor. Like, when you realize, I guess, what's available to us, like, for starters, on the most basic level, if we were to break this space down, like, your investment into your technology, which is your health, which is the absolute number one thing that you need anyway. Like, you're out of integrity if you're with health and wellness. If you like, if you once you understand, you'll understand. It's like, once you know, you know. Like, to not have your water at its optimal, because that's doing so much for your frequency, your vibration, your ability to channel, your ability to heal, your ability to show up as the woman that you need to show up, the ability to delayer the constructs, because you're poisoned by toxins that you need to also detox and let go of. Like, it is, that's just like a one step stage, phase. But on side of that, like, is that we're also a collective and a community and an active community into our wellness, like in all levels, into looking at our physical health, looking at our relationship health. How do we interact with each other? How are we being as togetherness, you know? And you will find in this community, not just this immediate space that you have found now, but in the big macro space of this space, that this exists over and over again. It's an ethos. It's a way of being. It's like, this is how we be now. You know, we come together and we choose to share and collaborate and empower and give resources and hold each other in the, you know, those wormholes, the breakthroughs, the breakdowns. But we, you know, but we've got something that supports us. And then, of course, then there's the wealth piece, which we totally get to say yes to as a way of resource. Like, yes, duh, of course I want this, and I want this for others, and be resourced for that because someone decided that this is the ethos of the community, and we're going to always build each other up and build each other and create wealth for each other. And I don't say that flimsy as well, because I know that there are other places that can be said and it doesn't happen. And so I really want to invite for you to understand that on a deeper level. And for you to understand that on a deeper level, we've all been through, the ones that have been through this process have been through this process where we discover that. And the discovery is in the discovery process. Like, it's that simple. But we've formulated a process, and it's like a deep dive into, okay, well, what is it that you actually want? You may want something vastly different from what I want, or it's somewhat similar. It might not be, you know, like you to get your time back could be 2K a month or a 5K a month, you know, that your time back could be a couple of K, and then you've only got to work on like half a sale. It's like, it's, and when you, and it's not even a sale, it's like really just being yourself. Like, this is the thing. It's such a funny space to be, but I want you to see it from a step-by-step logical form, so that you can also, as a female creator and someone that can design their own life, because that's what you're here to do. You're a painter, you're a creator, your energy is to be that. It's not to survive, it's not to protect. Like, yes, you can be a protector of your family because you're a mama bear, but your job is actually to create home. Like, you're here to vibrantly bring color, you're here to be the intuitive one, to say the thing, not to hold it back, to be courageous and willing to explore all of who you truly are as a woman. All of it, like all of it. You get to break down and cry, and then 5 minutes later dance around. Like, you're like, I want this, and now I want this. But know that you're fully supported. Like, right? Am I right? But be held in that remembering, so you don't get lost in the pull down, or the constructs, or the ways of being that aren't authentic, and that is survival, especially for a woman. Like, showing up for work consistently, even on a moon cycle. That just blows my mind. Like, going and hustling when you're not meant to hustle, right? Or going and working when you're not meant to, like, when you don't feel like it. Like, I mean, if you feel like it, go for it. I know I sometimes do some crazy ass things on my moon. Go do it. But if it's like it's taking from you, that's betrayal, that's abandonment. If you're not being, like, you're not thriving on the inside, you're forgetting a piece of who you are, like, as a woman, is to that's abandonment to yourself. Like, yes, we get to do hard things. Yes, we can do hard things. We're actually built for hard things. We're so strong as women, and we can do hard things, but we get to also smile, and it's hard and be like, but we're gonna get through it. And I got my sisterhood, and they're gonna help me through it. And we're gonna get through it. And then poof, magic, biggest, craziest month that you've ever had in your abundant lifestyle. Or you've just created the thing that you never thought you would, because you've just held through that painful bit, but you've been held by other women that are also know what it's like. But we just like do it together. We get to thrive together. We put the music on, we vibe together, and we make this work, because it can work and it does work. And going to my story, well, I mean, you've heard it. There's impact that has been made just even on this call, and that has been way bigger than I ever thought possible. Like, it has rippled to many, many countries. My yes has rippled to many countries, many mothers, many traveling women, many spiritually. Like, it's crazy to think that, right? That your yes can do that, and your yes will do that. Your yes will do that. At some stage, your yes is you're gonna, and then have to get out the way, because God's gonna come in and take over. And your yes is gonna lead to something so magical and so like beautiful and expansive, and people being changed. And you just don't, honestly, it is so vastly more than what you can conceptualize right now. Because I know I live it, and yet I'll still be in my human here and there. And thank you to my sisterhood always for that when I'm in my human, because my human is always welcome as well. Does anyone in my tribe feel like there's anything left that needs to be said? Thanks, Sammy.
Yeah, just touching on what you said about just like being in your woman, because I think that something that you won't understand just yet is that inspired women inspire others. And it is our sole duty as women is to bring each other up. And you can only do that if you are out of survival mode, which this business gives you the opportunity to. When we are fully resourced, we can literally change the world. And I know that for a fact. We are healers. And to have a compensation plan like this that is so abundant and ripples out, you're literally changing generations to come. And I fully, fully believe that from the bottom of my heart. Um, but it does require an identity shift. You are required to step into the person you might that you don't even know you have to be, but it is there. It is somewhere there deep down inside. And you will have to peel back so many layers until you get to that point and you're like, there I am. And it's incredible. That feeling is incredible. The person that I was when I first started this business is nowhere near the person I am today. I am more confident. I speak my truth more sternly. I have passion in what I believe in, and I share that unapologetically. And that is actually what inspires women when I speak to them. Like that's actually what calls them in, is that I am so unwavering in my truth and what I believe and what I think should be the right way for women to live, which is fully resourced and fully expressive. That's what I believe. And I hope that, whoever that is watching the replay right now, they can look into their mind's eye or feel into their heart and be like, yeah, I actually am destined for more, because babe, you are definitely, if you can think it, it's already yours. There's a reality where that exists. You just need to say yes to the opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, and so the whole way of moving forward, right, is like, do the discovery process, see what's available to you. You say yes to you say yes to that. Like, you are resourced with this retreat. If you're already in the space, you can get a spot on this retreat. Like, this retreat is available to you as a resource, and you come into this community, share this retreat. It's a resource for you. It's a resource for you to share with other women, to come together, that you now get to create your own movement. Like, this is the abundant vibration that I'm speaking about. Are you ready to receive? It's like that simple. Like, are you ready to fully receive? I remember I used to think, oh my God, that's so overwhelming. And then I learned the opposite, like the same feeling. Like they say excitement, nervous is excitement, right? It's the same. It's like overwhelm is the abundance. It's the abundance. It's like, oh my God, I have so much abundance to me right now, to make choice, which makes you feel overwhelmed. And so you're like, oh, abundance. So if you reframe it and you're like, abundance, oh my gosh, like it's at my fingertips right now. Am I willing to say yes to it? Then you can strategize with yourself, like with your women, of like with the stepping stones. It doesn't have to be so bold and such a big thing. And yes, it will feel like that at times, but that's why we come together. Like I remember I was like, I felt like I wasn't listening for so long, and then I made that decision, and it was like a cape. I remember the cape came off and I walked down the street. Like you'll have these memories, right? Everyone has them in their journey. It's like you'll like remember these moments of yourself of where you've made that decision, or you've said yes, or you've come in and you've gone through the process. Even in the process itself, it's so magical. So if you are watching the replay, I know you guys have been on, I don't want to keep you here for much longer. I just get so excited to share and want to be of service. And I know every woman in here wants to be of service, because that's who we are. We're sharers, we're collaborators, and I can't wait to meet you, whoever's coming in and watching this space. But the process is go and do the process, so you can discover like what's here for you, what you need to expand into, how it works. But also trust the woman that's here with you, and be honest with her, be open with her. That's like where we get to thrive, is even in the, I'm so scared and I want to do it. So that's aliveness. Holy fuck, and I want to do it. It's like I'm really fucking scared that I have no money to be able to do this, and I want to do it. It's like it's bringing your authenticity. I don't know if anyone's going to listen to me, and I want to do it, because that's the same thing. Honestly, you learn it. It's like, yes, there are people everywhere that want to be in the space with you and are waiting for you. I didn't realize how many people would be, but you say yes, and everyone will understand that is in the space. You say yes, and it's destined. It's a destiny. They're just waiting for you to step in and say yes. Like you get to be the light, you get to be a beacon, and I want this to be a collaboration. I want you to be a part of it. I want your energy and your thought processes and your excitement and your love to be a part of this. That this isn't mine. This is all of ours. Like Jean is a part of this, Sammy is a part of this, Fee is a part of this. Like who's on here? Like Tanya is a part of, like there's so many women that are part of this. Like there's going to be so much magic at this retreat, and you also get to be one of those women. Like we bring it together, and we bring it together for life. Like this is one event. Like there's so much more on the other side that you get to do whatever it is that you want to do. So lots of love. Reach out to someone that like whoever's invited you to this call, this replay. Reach out to any one of us. We're just all big heart-centered dorky girls. Yeah, Sammy's there. Do you want to end on anything, anyone? I know I'm rambling, so take over, please.
Well, I guess just to honor everyone's time, maybe we'll wrap up. And yeah, Alana, like you said, whoever that has sent you this replay, or if you're currently watching now, reach out to that person and yeah, go through the discovery process, because that's where you will really learn, the practical next step to achieving that life that you're really, really calling in for yourself. I have loved being on this call with all of you. It has been such an honor. Beautiful, beautiful souls to connect and see again. It's lovely to see all your faces. But yeah, that's
Drop in the comments. I don't know,
the biggest takeaways.
Tell us what you loved. What did you take away? Was there any wisdom there for you? What felt live? What felt real? And what we'll do is we'll shut down this call, and I'll do a replay video. But if anyone wants to ask me questions, because this is also a coaching space, so you can ask me questions, because I know a lot of you are also sharing this with others. But if you have any questions, we've got like 5 minutes now to run through that. And if you feel like ready to go and you're like, I'm vibed up, I'm ready to go, I don't got nothing. But if you want to, if you have an intentional question that you want to ask, us women will also stay on. Yeah. All right, just come off mute if there's anyone that wants to ask a question.
I tried to invite two people and I got late here because I was trying to send to them and they said, no, I can't get into, unfortunately, because I thought maybe with this vibe, they feeling it, they would say yes. Yeah, but I said to them, if this is recorded, I would like to send to them if that's possible or not. I think like the the idea of the retreat or have that sisterhood is to for my background a little bit unknown or they have a lot of doubts, and then that's why I try to invite them to come and watch and hear and participate it, but they believe like, oh, this is gonna be a hook, this is gonna be a pitch, and was like they just didn't come. But if it's possible, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll make a replay, of course, and also like think to yourself as a woman, like, and how you behave, and how sometimes you're like, oh, is it just going to be a pitch? I don't know, like, you know, this person's just sending me something. I'm a bit busy. I'm a mama, like whatever all the things are. Like
Yeah.
that's real. That's live. That's going to happen, and that's okay. And you can acknowledge that with them rather than, like that's the thing. Like when we start to realize we're all women and we're very similar, we'll be like, look, I know that you're feeling da da da. It's like just if you be in your truth, but like, do you want to see this or not? Like it's fine if you don't want to and you're too busy and whatever, but I'm just trying to offer you a free retreat. Like
Is what I said. I said,
yeah, I
look,
know.
what am
So then just let it be. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Like the woman needs to be ready, right? The woman needs to be
yeah.
ready. But are you ready? Are you ready to let them in? How ready are
Yes.
you? Yeah. So are you asking them about them rather than
Yes.
about them? Like, what does that mean? Are you busy with your kids tonight?
Yeah, what I asked was they all said, oh no, it was to last call, you should say that to me last week or something like that.
That's
I said,
because
but
you're
you
meeting people more like you and not people like me. And you would
yeah,
need someone to tell you a week in advance, whereas I would not
yeah,
need that. You're just attracting you. So when you
yeah,
realize you're attracting yourself, then maybe we can set up steps that when you talk to the people that are you, because that is true, right? Everyone in this
yeah.
will know, you can test to that you bring yourself, you bring you. And I am like free spirited. Like I've got women that are in my space that bring more logic, and yourself, like that love that. They love structure.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the time I'm not going to be structure, but if your women are showing up needing structure, then you go, okay, this is a clue. This is a clue for me. My women are me.
Can I just share
I need
something?
to write
Because
it down.
God's
I'd love
showing me
to
a
share
clue.
some.
My women are
Yeah.
me. Oh, funny. Maybe I should just be.
can I share something? Because this is a lesson that I have learned and integrated with this, like attracting women, like, oh, um, you should have let me know like a few days in advance, the kind of thing. And Alana's energy is like it ripples out in a way where like, you don't realize in the way it kind of ripples out into your own life as well. And I'm the same. I was the same. I'm like, I need structure. And so I was like really attracting these very similar people. And what I learned was that what you're conflicted with, especially in your conversations and the way that you talk to people, it is an invitation for you to relax into a different way of being. Does that make sense? So it's probably a part of you that has shamed that or rejected it or anything like that. But having that show up in your conversations truly is an invitation to just be like, okay, so I see them, I see myself in them, and it's reflecting me, something. Maybe that's an opportunity for me to explore a different way of being. And when we talk about peeling back the layers of who we are, that's part of the process. That's something that I've learned. Like that's really is part of the process. And you get to really embody yourself on so many different levels because you are talking to so many different women who are in so many different places. And that's you. You're talking to yourself. So I just think that's a really beautiful thing
Yeah.
to keep in mind when you're having conversations. Yeah.
See how real can you get? Like
Mm.
real. Like how you can you get? Like you can you get? Like I'm being a lot of me at the moment, and I know that it's a bit like, wow, but that brings who I am, right? It's like, how do we find being us on a realness and empowered? Like, you know, yeah. Anyway, it's the journey. You're on
And it's also,
it.
it's
Welcome.
also the people.
Yes, let's go, Emma.
I was going to say it's also the people who are coming into your life. Like, who are you attracting? It's the energy that's floating around you. But you know, it's their journey as well. So everybody has their own pace, everybody has their own life, everyone has their own education. So you've got to meet people where they're at. And if they're not ready to take that step, then that's okay. That's them. That's their journey. You can offer guidance, you can offer opportunity, you can offer love and generosity, and you can just be fulfilled in providing that possibility for them, but not having to like force them to do anything. It's just there, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it happens, it happens. And you're going to just be there supporting them the whole way.
Yeah, amen. Like, isn't that exactly like it's that abundance? It's like on all levels. It's like you get to be you, you get to step into you, you get to do you how you want to do. Like, it's not like this force energy, it's like this opening energy of like, I still want to be in like support of you. I still want to encourage you. I made a post about it today. It's like, sometimes people call it devil's advocate because you want to sometimes shame or guilt or fear project. We've all done it. But also, like, we don't have to live in that. We can live in trust. We can live in the divinity. We can live in knowing that the exact timing will be exactly as it is. Like, what is happening right now is perfect as it is, as well as there's a slight part piece because what you're saying is 100% right, and then there's a slight piece of like what you said, Emma, around you can give your guidance, so you can now step in if you feel called to be authentically as a guide as well. Like, we were all guided here. I was guided here. I was guided here when I was traumatized and broken and completely a different person, but that was guided. I was guided here in a way, that was loving and patient and wasn't forceful. Like, it called me forward at times, but it wasn't like, you have to be here in this space right now. It was like, you can be in this space. Like, when are you going to choose it? You already know it. Like, that's the funny thing, because when you know it and then you don't choose it, well, then you have to go on the journey of seeing it over and over again until you choose it. Now that's fun. But you've just got to, yeah, pray on it, bless it, guide them, step into love, support. What else can I resource you with? Do you have anything going on right now? Do you need a money mindset motivation mentor? Can we put you on an Asha call with us, to get healing? Like, this is an abundant space. We're always offering free resources. So, where can we support you and owning that part of the journey? Thank you. That was such a powerful share.
Thank you.
And Emma, that was epic. Anyone else feel called to share? or even like if you feel called to ask a question, like we're all here.
When are we all catching up for coffee?
Bali, no, just kidding.
Oh, we can
Everyone's everywhere. We got everyone, all sorts of countries at the moment, and states. But we do definitely do a lot of events, and we love them. I think that's it. But you're welcome to come down here anytime because I know you're close by.
take you up on that.
Oh, sorry, Carla. How are you feeling? Brand new in the space. First call. First absolute call. Going all in, by the way. Amazing woman. Just absolutely loving. Oh, Brookie's there too. Yeah, thank you. You're totally welcome. If you've got any questions or you want to just share who you are and share your essence with us, this is the space.
Hello, so I'm in my kitchen right now.
Go girl.
Yeah, oh, the vibes and the energy are amazing. I'm in shock a little bit because it's just, I can feel it from the screen. It's crazy. But yeah, it's funny. Like today, I was walking, I was like on a walk, big long walk, and the word like abundance kept coming to my mind. And I was like, I wonder why that word keeps coming to me. And then it was mentioned so much in this call, and I'm like, whoa, okay.
See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is the real life version.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like I was praying on this.
yeah,
Yeah, I love that. That's so beautiful. Yeah, that's your intuition, and it's
yeah,
like your
exactly. And it's
vision and
nice
your
to, yeah,
power and your magic. And yeah,
hear
and I
people the
listening
same
to just
energy.
your voice note today, like I was like, wow, she's
Oh, thank you.
meant to be here. Just your
Oh,
articulation of words and your insight to be able to see things in the way that you already see things is you're in the exact spot that you are meant to be.
thank you. Thank you for, yeah, allowing me to be in this space, and Samantha as well. You've been amazing. You've been so
She's a goddess. I look forward to you facilitating and sharing as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Feel that for sure. All right. And Carla, did you want to share a little bit? Love it. Last one, and then we'll go to bed. I promise.
Hi everyone. Can you hear me? I'm not sure. I haven't done this before, but
You are doing it. You got this.
I I just I just feel really honored to be a part of this. Thank you guys so much. I feel all the energy, just such good vibes. I just feel all the love. It's just so amazing, Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm very humbled to be a part of the sisterhood, and I can't wait for the what's gonna be coming, and I just I'm so grateful
Thank you,
and
babe.
blessed.
And I
Thank
just
you so
realized I didn't share anything about the Bali retreat at all.
much.
I didn't actually share any of the full deep context of like the retreat in regards of like what you get, what happens. Um, but I
Yeah,
think
that is
it's kind of like
fine. I'm like, I
it
feel,
doesn't matter. We're sold. I'm
yeah,
there. I'm there. I'm like, I'm totally sold. Source is like, just do it. I'm like, all right, we're doing it. So, um, yeah, no, it's going to be amazing. And I just love how much Sean like believes in you and just also like having a brief conversation. I look forward to sharing more times with you too.
oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Jan's amazing.
I know.
We've been friends since we were like pretty much toddlers, just about. So,
And how Carla came into a vision of Jean's and was like, I have to call her. It's like that was the first hit. Like it was that intuitive hit, right? It's like you
yeah,
trust that. And she's just like, Toof, I've got to call her. Like, and I don't know if Jean's still on the call, but she would contest this. Like she was like, I have to call Carla. Like I remember her telling me, she's like, I was like this vision and a calling, like it was, and that's what we're here for, is like to trust those and to go
yeah.
with
We've
those. To
always had
lean
such a
into
big
that.
connection.
Yeah, and just keep leaning into them because they're just going to keep coming, and we're going to learn how to practice more of saying yes.
Yay. I'm so excited.
All right, love you guys.
Thank
We
you.
do this every fortnight. So if you are ready to come back and do it again, we will do it in a whole new way as well. We bring lots of different things each week, each fortnight. So welcome to join us on the next sister circle, and welcome to bring other sisters. All right, loves, love. All
Sounds good.
right, let's.
Thank you so much.
Good night.